Hey, real estate rock stars, Kelly Wheeler here with EXP Realty, and I want to drop another video for you. And I want to share with you a concept or a strategy, a ninja marketing strategy that you can go and find listings and it doesn't cost you very much money. In other words, you're not going to be doing lead generation. The only money that you would spend is a direct mail piece, 50-cent letter. So I want to share with you how I am doing this. And for a lot of you, you're going to have access to your MLS, this strategy with your MLS. Some of you don't. So before you get too invested in this video, log into your MLS. And when I log in, this is the first page. Welcome to Stellar. I'm in Central Florida. Yours is probably going to say something different. And then go down underneath wherever your core tools are, where it shows your matrix, the different things that they give you that you can use, and see if you have this symbol right here called Remine. Now with Stellar, we have the Remine Pro version. Most of you, if you have it, will have the Pro version. And then if you do, then this strategy will work very well for you. So what we're going to do today is talk about how to communicate with people going through potential foreclosures, and maybe they've been served with a list pending and they need to speak with a realtor to go over options. And up until this tool, you had to purchase other software and do paid services to go out and find you, or you would have to scour through the MLS to find potential homes that might have a list pending. That can take a lot of time. Now, some of you probably have software now that with a push of a button, you can find all this information and you're paying monthly. I'm going to show you how to do this if you have this on your MLS and it's included. So what I do is I click in the Remine and it brings me to this screen. Now, what I did is I clicked search and I set up certain criteria. So let's go ahead and look at what I set up for this possible search. And I'm doing this in my county, 34711, and I can go over here. I can go get data on other areas. I'm just limiting it to here. Here's 34715. This is 34714, and it goes all the way down to I-4 and close to Disney World. So there's a lot more data that I can get, but I digress. What I did is I set up specific filters, and let me show you what I set up. For home equity, anybody that has equity of 0 to, $750,000 in their home. Ownership time, anybody from 0 to 20 plus years. I went to building type and I did just single family. I could do townhomes, condos, multifamily, and other, and apply and see if it changes anything. And it didn't, but that's okay. Mortgage rate, I didn't click anything on the mortgage rate. I'm not really going to focus in on how much mortgage they're paying. I'm looking at who has been filed with the state or the county with a list pending for possible foreclosure. Distress deals. I'm looking for people that have a list pending, a notice of default. I could do a notice of foreclosure sale, but that point, it might be a little too late. And then I think that is it. So what that did is that brought me 7 homes in my zip code that qualify for that filtered breakdown. So what I want to do is I'm going to go in and start clicking like number 1, which I did right here. And this is the home right here. Let's see if you can see a picture. There it is. And the Remine gives me all kinds of information. Off market, it's not listed. One of the things I do is I pull this address into my matrix or my MLS, and I'll check to see who owns the home because, well, this will make sense in just a minute. I just want to make sure I'm communicating with the homeowner. If I want to check public records, this will tell me when it was filed right there, notice of list pending. What I want to do, though, is go to the More button and hit the associated people. These are the people who are associated to this house. And right there, I already checked in the MLS. I pulled up the house with my MLS, and it shows that Pamela does own this home. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that with her information, she does have a couple phone numbers. One's the DNC. So if I wanted to call her, I could call her on these two. But what I really want to do is I want to email her, right? So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take you over to my Gmail and show you something I've set up so that we can be marketing to these people quite regularly. Now, you could, those of you that are with EXP and you've got KV Core, you could set up a drip campaign for these people and let your KV Core just auto drip to them. I like to do a direct mail piece and an email the same day. So I email her today and I send her a letter. And that's what she's going to get in the first week from me. But what I've done is I've gone to my Gmail. Let me go over here. And I'm going to click a new email. Right now, I'm not going to put anything in here right now. Worst thing in the world is to try to start typing in new content all the time. It gets monotonous. So what I do is I've learned to use what we call Gmail canned responses. If you go down here to these three buttons and hit options, go to templates. I just created one for people that have a foreclosure or list pendants. And let you read it. If you want, you can stop this video at any time and it will, you can copy paste this stuff. Let me expand this out. So what this is going to say is greetings. Now, if you wanted to go the extra step, which I don't do because I like to get these out, is you could say greetings and then put her name on it. It looks more personable. But with this template, I've already got the you have options, ... Hopefully that will be something that she will read and open it. And I'll say greetings. I will be brief on this email. I help families who are facing possible foreclosures. If you had a list pendants filed recently and want to talk about your options, I can be a wealth of information. You still might have options. You might be able to sell as a traditional sale, a short sale, or hire a local attorney to defend you in a possible foreclosure suit. Once we talk, I can point you in the right direction. If selling is your option, we should talk. I can do a net sheet or I can run a net sheet and go over any potential profits you could make on the sale of your home. If we list it as a short sale, I can have the law firm I close with go over your specific options. They do not charge to handle the short sale negotiation as long as you close your home with their firm. Again, you have options and I can go over them once we communicate with one another. My contact info will be below. We can even set up a video chat if you have a computer or cell phone. Let me know if you have any questions or just need to help. I will never pressure you in any way. I just want to be a conduit for great information and bring some peace to this situation. If this does not describe your current situation, please ignore the email. I'm just simply going to paste her name. I'm going to go down here and click this off. Guys, I use something called MailTrack on my Gmail. You can go to the Google Chrome Store, and search for MailTrack, that word right there. Install that extension on your Chrome, and anytime I make sure if you do it, you use the free version because they're going to put this little notifier on your email. I click out of it. I don't want my client to see that. And then I'll get that and I will log out. Now I'm sending it for free. But I'm going to go ahead and send her this email right now. Boom, it's gone. And then I'm going to wash and repeat that for all of these. I'm going to go to the next one. So for this particular session, I'm hitting one zip code in the local city that I'm in. And I can expand this out to Orlando, to the villages. I mean, I can expand this way out. And probably if I did it like today, if I decided to concentrate on foreclosures, I can probably get out about 25 to 50 emails out to these guys and keep a spreadsheet and send direct mail pieces, communicate with them. So guys, let me say this. In all honesty, how many realtors do you know are actually doing this? What are we doing? Nothing wrong with it, but we're going to Facebook. We're doing a $1 to $10 or more, depending on you as an agent, per day lead generation Facebook ad. And while I do those, I think they're important, this is something you could be doing that's free. You could be sending a message. And like I said a minute ago, how many agents do you think right now are using this to communicate with people going through financial troubles? You know, if you get 30 or 40 of these in your pipeline, you're going to have them reaching out. And then it's up to you as the agent to help them, to see what you can do to help them possibly save their financial future. Yes, they're going to take a hit now, but it's better to go ahead and liquidate the asset if they have to and not have it foreclosed on them than not do anything at all. So guys, again, just a great strategy for you guys to use using Remine. So check to make sure you have it. If you do, you probably have the pro version. And then just start searching, do your filters. If you have to, rewind the video and look at my filters. And then start communicating with these people. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do it now. But if I go up here and hit the word cart, it will allow me to save this in Remine. and I can call it Liz Pendings 429 34711, which is the zip code, and I can save this. So if I want to go ahead and send them an email today and a letter, I can come back in 5 days and send them another email. Just go into my saved searches, pull up this list of potential sellers, and hit them with another email. I hope you can see how powerful that is. So guys, start using this right away. I mean, if you're at home and you're struggling with lead generation, I just showed you how to get dozens of free leads. And guys, I'm doing this as a Liz Pending / foreclosure training today, but this software lets you find other types of homeowners. It'll let you click a high probability of selling in the next 12 months. And if you want to find everybody that this software deems as a potential home seller in the next 12 months, a high probability, and you want to find all of those people that do that live out of state, they don't live in the current home, this software will pull it up. All right, enough about that. Have a fantastic, fantastic day. Drop me some comments below. Tell me what you think about this. And lastly, if you are in a brokerage other than EXP, and you've heard for the last 2 years all this stuff about EXP, and you want to have an honest conversation without feeling like you're being recruited, comment below. Let me know when you can have a conversation. We will get together and have a private talk. I'll give you the good, the bad, the ugly. I will share with you why I moved my company to EXP. And I will share with you some of the negatives that I've gone through, but I'll share with you why I'm staying with EXP and how it's affected me financially. How's that for accountability and just being for real? All right, guys, go get you some.